The men walk in their own ritual of pretense, ignoring whole conflagrations. My uncle ignores whole burns in his chest, just like Dad.
Junius Ward is reading from his newly released book of poetry called Composition.
There's no point in quitting now. It explores identity from a biracial lens when he could feel what was chasing him already had hold.
It explores some complex, historical, and deeply personal themes.
In the pit, art and poetry just does a wonderful job of being able to cut to the bone of certain things so that it can create the conversation. He shows me how to coerce embers back into flame while he lights a Newport. Done.
Over the last several months, Ward has been busy creating in many ways, most notably a new role for the city of Charlotte as the city's inaugural Poet Laureate.
And the most exciting thing about that is that means there's another Poet Laureate after me and another Poet Laureate after me. It sets up opportunity and it sets up poetry to make more of a difference and an impact in people's lives.
He sees the role as an ambassador for poetry, building awareness and interest. Ward's doing so with public workshops and in visits to schools.
What's even more exciting is when they don't consider themselves to be a writer, but then you see that moment where they begin to flourish because now they understand, like, creatively what they can do. When they see arts from people their own age or people that look like them, or when they can see arts in a way that moves them and speaks to them today in a contemporary sense, it makes a huge difference.
It wasn't until Ward was an adult that he embraced his own creative ability.
When I got back to writing, it felt like home. It felt like, okay, I've been missing something, and this is what it is.
He's also helped create a creative writing program and music program at the Mecklenburg County Detention Center. And as the Poet Laureate until 2024, his work is just getting started.
I think art is a mirror, right? And art holds back up to you what is existing, but it also holds up what could exist. It also holds up what shouldn't exist. Poetry in particular has always been on the leading edge of revolution, the leading edge of societal change. The change that we want to see oftentimes starts with somebody who can express the idea. So I think arts and poetry is profoundly impactful in that way. What I mean is, I ain't been back to my hometown since this uncle's funeral. What I mean is, Dad is gone. My uncle followed like smoke.